Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Sunday, the 29th of September 2019, and we are alerting our subscribers to some very important data being announced this coming week, which could give a very clear indication as to whether the Fed will reduce rates further or leave them unchanged at its meeting on the 29th and 30th of October. So let's investigate. Each week we publish, usually on a Saturday, our gold and silver weekly update report, generally stating what happened the previous week and what we envisage will happen, particularly to gold and silver prices, the following week, and what economic or geopolitical influences which could affect them in either direction. Well, yesterday's update video, and we place a link in the description box below in case you haven't already listened to it, has highlighted that this coming week we have quite a significant amount of economic data being released. Manufacturing and non-manufacturing PMIs, motor vehicle sales and factory orders. However, by far the most important piece of data, and especially the one that the Fed will be watching very closely, will be the Non Farm Payroll Report due on Friday. You see, when the payroll report was announced earlier this month, it fell considerably short of expectations. In fact, there were a number of important takeaways from the August figures. 1. Non-farm payrolls increased by just 130,000 in August, in large part to the temporary hiring of census workers. 2. The increase fell short of Wall Street's estimates of 150,000, while the unemployment rate stayed at 3.7% as expected. 3. July and June job figures were also revised lower. And 4. Excluding government hiring, private payrolls grew by just 96,000, the lowest pace since February. Though admittedly on the positive front, average hourly earnings increased by 0.4% in August and 3.2% over the year, better than expected. Now, this Friday's figures are important because they will give an indication as to whether August's weak hiring was a fluke or something policymakers should really start to worry about. Carl Riccadonna of Bloomberg Economics has stated, and we quote, "Given the focus on downside risks to growth at present, the primary focal points of the jobs report will be the pace and breadth of hiring, as well as signals regarding the extent to which employment-generated income will support consumer spending over the medium term." Unquote. Pretty self-explanatory, we think. So on Friday, economists are expecting 145,000 new jobs to be created. If the figures are less than this, then there is every possibility that the Fed will lower rates again at the end of October. If, however, they are much stronger, and August was just a blip, the Fed may be reticent to lower rates, especially as the FOMC is split on the issue and may decide to wait until December. Naturally, that will have an impact on gold and silver prices. Now, Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, will be speaking at a Fed Listens event in Washington on Friday after the figures have been announced. And so one can anticipate that journalists, analysts and economists will be listening very closely to what he has to say, together with any comments he may make on the recent Fed repo purchases. So we wanted you to be aware of this coming up and to look out for this announcement on Friday and watch out for any comments coming from Jerome Powell from his talk. Our best guess at this stage is that the figures will prove close to estimates. But we have been surprised before, and will not be surprised to be surprised again. Thank you for listening. What do you think will happen on Friday? And do let us know your thoughts on whether we can expect lower rates again at the end of this month. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.